Put yourself in my shoes. Friend of yours gets raped, and you see the bloke who did it walking around Lodge's life.
As was his right.
In your eyes, maybe. I'm sorry, not in mine.
So you followed him into the bistro?
Yeah, and I told him what I thought of him. Someone had to do something. You saw the state of her, you let him walk free. So I just dished out some justice. And if that means that you're going to lock me up instead of him, then I'm sorry, I think it's time we should all pack up.
How did he react?
He said she deserved it.
So the fight spilled over into the street?
Yeah.
Did he say anything else to you?
Yes. He asked me if I was jealous.
And were you?
Sorry, was I jealous that he raped her?
No, that he slept with her.
Oh, that's what we're doing now, is it? We're saying slept with instead of raped.
Mr. Foster hasn't yet been charged, but I can tell you your actions last night won't have helped.
Why's that?
Describe again to me your relationship to Mrs. Connor.
Sorry, just hang on. I just asked you a question.
Mr. Barlow.
Friend.
Nothing more?
You believe him, don't you?
We're not here to discuss that.
You think something else is going on?
Frank's confession.
Don't say it like that.
Did anybody else witness it?
Let me ask you something. Why offer a counselling if you don't think he did it, then? You know, why bother with all the swabs and the tests? Why not just kick her back out into the world like you did with him?
Because this is an investigation, Mr. Barlow. Because there's such a thing as procedure. Now, I asked you, did anybody else witness Mr. Foster's remarks?
No. Only me. And won't you be pleased to know that?
Mr. Barlow.
Well, he's not stupid, is he? He's already pulled the wool over your eyes. Of course, he's not going to broadcast what he said. He practically whispered it into my ear. Not that I needed any confirmation.
So you'd always intended to attack him?
Well, I didn't do it on a hunch. This thing happened. And he was really pleased that he could tell me that it had happened.
Why do you think that was?
Because he knew she still had feelings for me. Because maybe he thought I was the reason that she called it off. I don't know.
And what do you think was the reason she called it off?
So why did you do it?
Why do you think I did it?
I don't know, Peter. I genuinely don't know.
Because he raped her, that's why I did it.
Oh, right, and you thought it fell to you, did you? Hey?
Well, it won't fall into anyone else, was it? Least of all the coppers.
But you felt the need to make him pay, you personally.
He admitted it to me.
Why? Why? Can you not hear me? I said why?
For crying out loud, Leanne, I've just had 2 hours of this from the professionals. I've spent the night in a cell. How about a bit of understanding, Leanne? How about just a shred of sympathy?
It was not your place to get involved.
Then whose place was it? Come on. Who else has she got?
Who else has she got? Why, she got you now, has she?
Look, you're angry, that's it. You're twisting me words.
Is it your job to defend other women?
She is our friend and I was angry.
I was angry too.
What, are you saying that he didn't deserve it?
He deserved it, all right.
Right.
But it's the depth of your feelings that worries me. You've done this before. To Nick, over a woman you loved.
Yes, you.
And this time?
This time it was over a woman that I care about as a friend. And I feel sorry for. A helpless woman who has just had everything just ripped away from her.
You know, even now, Peter, even when you talk about her, it's all so passionate, innit?
Oh, let's not pretend I've never had a temper.
Let's just not pretend, full stop.
She told me she still wanted me. Is that what you want to hear?
Yeah. And no.
Despite all that stuff with Frank the other week, you know, all that clearing the air, she told me that she still had feelings for me.
I went to her last night as a mate. She gave me a word.
Or maybe she had bigger things on her mind. You know, maybe one little white lie just meant that she could deal with this one thing at a time.
It's all connected, innit?
Now, you really do sound like the coppers.
Did he do this to her because of you?
I don't know, Leanne. You'd have to ask Frank. I told her to back off, told her I wasn't available. I've been committed to you all along.
Can you, honestly, hand on heart, tell me that that's true?
Yes.
Not so much as one steamy little kiss?
Not so much as a kiss, no.
What, all them opportunities, them stolen hours in a flat, heart-to-heart about her drinking?
No. One-way traffic.
So that night, the car at Stella, what were they round about?
How do I know? Well, that's got nothing to do with any of this.
Hasn't it?
Lee, I can't be held responsible for another couple's rows or Frank Foster's driving skills. Surely you've got to give me that one.
If I find out you're lying.
2 words for you. Nick Tilsley.
Oh, I've not forgotten. Nor have I forgotten how disgusted you were, or that you forgave me. Eventually. Maybe I'd forgive you back.
My conscience is clear.
Well, then I'll ask you for the last time. Is there anything else I should know? Because this marriage won't tolerate suspicions or secrets anymore.
No, not when it's my turn.
Peter, that woman is not your responsibility. She's not yours to defend or go to jail for. We've got a little boy. And a pretty good setup here. Don't mess it up like I did. Because you'll regret it.
Who's that now?
Did you lock the door? What if that's him?
Oh, it's Peter.
Oh, God.
Shall I buzz him up?
No. Yeah, I don't know.
You've heard what he did last night, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. My hero. Go on, then.
Come up, Peter. Right, and then I'll pick Liam up and we'll go over to yours, okay?
You all right?
You come for your medal?
No. In fact, I'm lucky they let me out at all.
Oh, they're letting everybody out.
I saw Sean. What are you doing back at work?
Oh, another special advisor. The world's full of them. How come everybody's telling me how to recover? Have you ever been raped?
No.
No, so? What have you come to say?
Maria, can we have a moment, love, please?
Can he?
What do I care?
Have you been drinking?
Oh, the cheek of him.
I'll be downstairs.
And thank you so much for telling the whole street that I was raped. It was really helpful.
Sorry about that. Look.
Don't come near me.
It's me.
I know who it is.
Okay. It's all right.
He said he's got that cop around his little finger.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he hasn't.
Well, he might have. We don't know, do we? When I think of all the lies he's spouting off about me, it makes me want to puke.
Look, Carla, I may as well tell you. DC Malone said what I did last night, you know, that won't help.
Oh, stop the press. Did you really think it might?
Well, I didn't think at all, did I?
Well, it just backs up his lies. Any fool can see that.
Well, this one couldn't, obviously.
I bet you've been getting some earache off Leanne.
Well, DC Malone's got nothing on her.
She'd make a good copper, Leanne. No nonsense. You ought to sign her up.
So them streets cleared up in no time, that's for sure.
What did you tell her?
I just told her as much as I could bear to tell her, you know.
What did you leave out?
I didn't tell her we...
Kissed?
No. And I didn't tell her that you were behind the wheel of the car.
Well, that's a start. Thank you.
Carla, I turned you down and I pushed you towards Frank.
Yeah, you did. Wrong move, Peter.
No. Wrong move, Frank, but I am sorry all the same.
Go home to Liam.
Oh, come on, don't be like that.
You've come to apologise in secret. It kind of says it all.
Things couldn't have turned out worse.
Oh, things usually hit rock bottom where I'm concerned.
Please don't drink.
Don't tell me how to deal with this.
I'm just saying that won't help.
Yeah, but I'd rather fend for myself if I saw the same with you.
I'm still here for you in a funny sort of a way.
Oh, a very funny sort of way. Not the sort of way I wanted, that's for sure. Look, I really like Leanne. You chose wisely. On top of everything else, I've been ruined, so...
No, you haven't.
On the count of 3, Peter.
Carla, wait.
1.
No, I still care
2.
about you. Okay, well...
3.
Look after yourself.
Right, let's go on.
No. Why should we?
Because I can't take this tonight.
It's okay. I'll keep my distance. You get me. It's fine.
Hi, Leanne.
Can I get a white wine and orange juice, please, Steve?
You got it.
Why do Americans say that? You get it? I mean, what's...
I'm heading back.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Sonny.
Hey up, Frank. I think this is for you.
Frank Foster, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the rape of Carla Connor.
What, again?
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not
Stick
mention when
down.
Betting
questioned
Carla
something
not
which
enough,
you later
Peter.
rely
wish,
on
Frank.
in
They've
court.
cooked this up between
Anything
the two
you
of them.
do
It's as
say
plain
may
as
be
a
given
nose
in
on my
evidence.
face.
Do you understand?
Who knows how long they've been at it, eh? It's bad enough I have to lose my fiancée to an alcoholic bookie, but you have to sling this at top, eh?
You see, this is provocation.
Was it your idea,
Get him
Peter?
out.
Hey, Leanne. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Get him out!
Don't come back.
Yeah, all right.